You might be surprised to learn that some of your seemingly harmless morning habits could actually be putting your heart at risk and quietly increasing your chances of a stroke. Among the 7 silent culprits, cardiologists consistently point to one as the most critical: neglecting the quality of your sleep. Many people believe that lack of sleep only makes you feel tired, but the reality is much more serious. When you don't get enough rest, your body loses a vital chance to recover. At the same time, your blood pressure can spike. Inflammation spreads throughout your body and stress hormones rise, factors that significantly increase your risk of heart disease and stroke. During deep sleep, your heart gets a break and your blood pressure stabilizes. But if you stay up late, scroll on your phone until bedtime, drink coffee in the evening, or constantly change your sleep schedule, you may be placing your body under chronic stress without even realizing it. Don't assume that catching up on sleep over the weekend will fix the problem. Your body doesn't work like a bank account, where you can just deposit and withdraw rest on demand. Protecting your heart starts with making quality sleep a nightly priority. Create an ideal sleep environment, quiet, cool, and free of bright lights. One key rule: turn off your phone and tablet at least an hour before bed. The blue light from these screens can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that helps your body fall into a deep, restful sleep. Stick to a consistent sleep and wake-up schedule, even on weekends. If falling asleep is difficult, try reading a few pages of a book, doing light stretches, or practicing deep breathing. Getting enough sleep truly gives your heart a chance to rest, recover, and grow stronger each day. Never underestimate the healing power of a good night's sleep, especially for older adults. It's your first line of defense against stroke. The second mistake that many people often overlook but can quietly trigger a stroke is ignoring long-term stress without doing anything to manage it. Do you feel like you're constantly under pressure? Many people don't notice it, but every time you feel stressed, your body immediately releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These cause your heart to beat faster, your blood vessels to constrict, and your blood pressure to rise. It might sound simple, but when this happens again and again, especially in older adults, the consequences can be serious. Prolonged stress fuels inflammation in the body, damages the inner lining of your blood vessels, and promotes plaque buildup and blood clots, major contributors to sudden strokes. Some people turn to coffee sweets or temporary pleasures to cope. But these are just band-aids that cover up the deeper issue. To truly protect your heart, you need to learn how to manage your emotions and actively control stress using natural, healthy, and easy-to-follow methods. Just 5 minutes a day dedicated to deep breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and exhale slowly for 6 counts can activate your parasympathetic nervous system. This helps slow your heart rate, relax your blood vessels, and lower cortisol levels. You can also take a walk outside, listen to calming music, or write down your thoughts to relieve emotional pressure. These simple habits, when practiced regularly, can help keep your blood pressure stable, reduce inflammation, and give your heart the rest it needs, an important key to preventing strokes in later life. Personally, I've always seen reading and writing as a kind of therapy. A good book feels like a trusted friend. It's always there for you, never leaves your side, and sometimes just a single sentence can ease the weight of an entire stressful day. Now let's talk about the third mistake, one that seems harmless but is incredibly common among older adults: sitting too long without moving. Have you ever stayed in your chair for hours without getting up? You might not feel anything right away, but this habit quietly takes a toll on your body over time. Prolonged sitting slows down blood flow, weakens leg muscles, and increases the buildup of bad cholesterol. This forces your heart to work harder to pump blood to your brain and throughout your body. Over time, your arteries can stiffen, blood pressure rises, and your risk of forming dangerous blood clots goes up, a major cause of stroke. Studies show that people who sit more than 8 hours a day have up to a 60% higher risk of heart disease, even if they exercise at some point during the day. Why? Because when your muscles aren't active often enough, your body's ability to manage blood sugar and fat drops significantly. To prevent this, you need to create regular movement breaks throughout the day. Set reminders to stand up every 30 minutes, walk around the house for a few minutes, stretch your legs under the table, rise up on your toes, or just move gently around. These small movements may seem simple, but they go a long way in keeping your blood vessels flexible, easing the workload on your heart, and maintaining healthy blood pressure. And here's something you should never skip. If you have health conditions or are just starting a new movement routine, always talk to your doctor to make sure your plan is safe and suitable for your body. Taking charge of your health today is the first step toward preventing strokes and keeping your heart strong over time. The fourth mistake, late-night snacking, might seem harmless, but it quietly puts stress on your heart, especially as you age. After a long day, it's tempting to reach for a snack in the evening. But when you eat foods high in sugar, fat, or hard to digest, right before bed, your digestive system is forced to work while your body is trying to rest. At this time, blood flow is directed to the stomach, which can reduce circulation to the brain, a serious issue that increases the risk of brain ischemia and over time can set the stage for a stroke during sleep. And that's not all. Late-night eating can raise your heart rate and blood pressure throughout the night, disrupting your deep sleep cycle, an essential time for your heart to repair and recover. Poor sleep quality leads to chronic inflammation, higher stress hormone levels, and unstable blood sugar control. All of these factors damage blood vessels, promote plaque buildup, and increase the risk of blood clots, one of the leading causes of stroke in older adults. So how can you protect your heart and sleep better? The answer is simple. Avoid eating anything within 2 hours of bedtime. If you're truly hungry, go for light options, like a few slices of low-sugar fruit, some cool cucumber, or a cup of caffeine-free herbal tea. You can also build a relaxing bedtime routine. Read a book, do some light stretching, or practice meditation to help your body fully unwind. When you stop late-night snacking, your digestive system gets the rest it needs. Your heart feels less strain, your blood pressure stays more stable, and you'll wake up feeling lighter and more refreshed. It's a small change, but it can make a big difference in lowering your stroke risk. Next comes the fifth mistake, underestimating the importance of staying hydrated. Drinking enough water every day is one of the simplest ways to protect your heart, yet it's often forgotten. Our bodies, especially the heart, are made mostly of water. When you don't drink enough, your blood thickens, making your heart work harder to pump it throughout your body. As a result, your heart tires out more easily. Your blood pressure tends to rise, and your risk of blood clots, another major cause of stroke, increases. What's concerning is that many people don't realize they're dehydrated. Sometimes thirst is mistaken for hunger, leading to unnecessary snacking. Even worse, some people replace water with coffee soda or sugary drinks which don't hydrate and can actually make dehydration worse. If you let your body stay in a dehydrated state for too long, you're giving a hidden enemy room to grow thicker blood, less flexible vessels, and a rising stroke risk. The good news is the solution is incredibly simple. Build a habit of drinking water steadily throughout the day. Carry a personal water bottle. Divide your water intake into smaller portions and set reminders if needed. Plain water is best, but if it feels too bland, add a few slices of lemon or a bit of mint for flavor. When your body is well hydrated, blood flows more easily, your heart works more efficiently, and you'll notice a real difference. Less fatigue, fewer headaches, and most importantly, better protection for your heart. Just a small action drinking water can lead to major improvements in your heart health each day. Mistake number 6, Drinking coffee on an empty stomach is a common habit that unknowingly puts your heart on high alert, especially for older adults. Many people start their day by rushing to pour a hot cup of coffee, skipping breakfast, and skipping even a few minutes to gently wake up their body. But what most don't realize is that after a long night of rest, your cardiovascular system needs a gentle start, not a sudden jolt of caffeine, while your stomach is still empty. At that moment, caffeine can cause your heart to race and your blood pressure to spike while your arteries are still stiff from sleep. This creates a perfect storm for serious heart issues like stroke, particularly in people over 65. What's more, when you skip giving your body time to stretch and move in the morning, your blood vessels don't have time to adapt to changes in posture and activity. This forces your heart to pump blood through narrow vessels at higher pressure, increasing the strain on your heart muscle. Over time, this can damage your blood vessels, lead to plaque buildup, and raise the risk of blood clots, the root cause of many strokes. The solution is simple. Take just 2 minutes after waking up to loosen your joints and warm up your circulation. You can stretch your arms overhead, roll your shoulders in circles, or bend forward gently, whatever your body allows. These light movements help improve blood flow, ease pressure on the heart, and especially prevent sudden spikes in blood pressure as you start moving. Only after this gentle wake-up should you enjoy your usual cup of coffee once your body is ready. Mistake number 7, skipping morning stretches might seem like a small thing, but it can have a big impact on your heart health. A familiar image: someone jumps out of bed, checks their phone, grabs a cup of coffee, and dives straight into the day's to-do list. But few realize that your circulatory system also needs time to wake up, and skipping just 2 minutes of gentle stretching can leave your arteries stiff and unprepared, forcing your heart to work harder to pump blood throughout your body. Think of your heart as a pump and your arteries as pipes. If those pipes are narrow and stiff, the pump must work harder to push fluid through. In your body, this means higher blood pressure, added stress on the heart, and faster wear and tear on your heart tissue. When repeated day after day, this quiet strain can lead to serious long-term damage, especially for older adults. The good news: just a few simple stretches each morning, like chest openers, to expand your chest, shoulder rolls, to relax your neck and upper back or calf, and hamstring stretches to improve posture and circulation, can make a real difference for your heart. Set a timer for 2 minutes each morning before touching your phone or sipping your coffee. Reach your arms overhead, roll your shoulders 10 times, touch your toes. If you can, these gentle movements help relax your blood vessels, stabilize your heart rate, and keep your blood pressure in check. In just a few minutes, you're investing in a stronger heart and significantly lowering your stroke risk, a big result from a small action anyone can do. And the exciting part is, this is only the beginning. There's still one most important thing about stroke prevention that you don't want to miss coming up in the next videos. Stay tuned to keep your heart healthy every day.